to go through and figure out, but I mean, honestly, at the end of the day, I don't know if it's like you got to start from scratch or make some major changes to your car. We'll know more, this coming week when we work on it more, but certainly the marks, the lap itself is different. How much the cars get upset going through that elevation change from turn 4 to turn 5 will be interesting. I think it could potentially be a tricky spot, but yeah, it's going to be a really tight hairpin, but I don't know how much it's really going to change the team's approach or your car approach.
Tyler, do you have any concern of having a target on your back or be under scrutiny by guilt by association because of who you drive for?
Not at all.
Year and a half early, you're kind of used to uncomfortable situations. If they were.
Well, that was uncomfortable. This, in my opinion, thus far, this is not.
You come in here obviously needing to have a really good showing, but you have done well at Talladega. What is kind of the mindset here with these next 2 races and your position in this team?
We'll I don't think it's going to play out exactly the same way again, but I think for us, we kind of know what you need to do to get to the front of the pack after the green flag cycle. And we'll just be ready for anything. Obviously, you never know how the race is going to play out on the track. The pace of the field can determine what your options are. But I think we have a good understanding of what we need to do depending on what it plays out. If we do our part on that strategy side of it, if I do my part through the pit road, we have a clean stop, I think it could play out in a bunch of different ways. If we do our job, we'll be in front of the field.
So the strategy comes in maybe more so after qualifying to see where you are there, or do you come into the weekend looking at it?
I think how qualifying's going to go. I think we all do, but it'll probably be 15, 20, somewhere in there. But we give it our best, that's for sure. But I think from there, it's just kind of figure out what our game plan's going to be. What I think pit stall selection, right? Who we end up around might determine what our options are there too. So a lot of those things get figured out here once qualifying's over. But yeah, in the race, if you start up front or start at the back, I don't know if it's a huge deal with, again, just how the strategy plays out before the pit stop. It's all about after.
Your team owners are taking on a very powerful entity. What do you think about it?
Yeah, I stand behind them. I've stood behind their vision and what they believe in when I made the choice to come to 2311, and that has not changed. I feel the same way.